A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Yankees baseball comes your way next. Jordan Montgomery will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, big lefty Jordan Montgomery, there's lots to like about this guy. The pride and joy of the University of South Carolina. Good, sneaky fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good changeup. His curveball has gotten better as he's gone on. This guy has a chance to be a really good pitcher for a long time. Good, clean, simple mechanics for a big guy. Repeats his delivery quite well. Has a chance to be a really good starting pitcher.
Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Here it comes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
At the plate, number 1. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. On the year, number 1 is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
At the plate, Matt Duffy. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Duffy, often known as the Duff Man in baseball circles. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ready with the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Just getting started here in the Bronx. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Yanni Chirinos is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, it's been a rough goal for this guy, Matt, in his last 3 starts. Last 3 starts, he's taken the loss in all 3. So he'd like to turn that fortune around in this one today. And the best way to start that, throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Bounce it to the left side. And there's one down now. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you know, Jacoby Ellsbury is a guy that's looking to get back on track now. He's coming off a month where he really slumped at the plate. Didn't even pick up 15 hits. Maybe he breaks out here and we get to see the player that we all expect to see. I know the patience is wearing thin.
Ready now, Neil Walker, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting third, right fielder, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing called strike, 0-1. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless. Here's C.J. Cron now.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, first baseman number 44, C.J. Cron.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. 0-2 once more. Is a fastball down below the knees. Hit to short. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Walker moving to his left. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting sixth, center fielder, Derek Fisher.
Striding in, Derek Fisher. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Well, Yankee Stadium, of course, features a number of nods to the great history of the organization and its legendary players. But apparently, when you hit 52 home runs as a rookie, you rightfully get your own cheering section built in your name.
Just two simple words. All rise. Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken by Walker. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Throw on to first in time, one away.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at Carlos Gomez. The former Gold Glover is an igniter for his team. Has made some of the most dramatic catches in recent years. Let's see if he makes one today.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Here's the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's Carlos Gomez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. He'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So coming to the plate, Miguel Andujar, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Miguel Andujar.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Giro. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sacrifice attempt here. And there's one away.
Center fielder number 11. Brett.
Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Andujar, the runner at second with one away. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Fouled off. And the 2-1. Fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here's Neil Walker. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
First and second now, one man out. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. From the belt, the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Popped him up. Duffy on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Fisher's under it. And that's the third out. Yanks strand a pair. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Ojeda back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gardner is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 1.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gardner is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt.
Now at the plate, Matt Duffy. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Stanton, still going back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Matt Duffy. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
First baseman, number 44, C.J. Cron.
Stepping in now, C.J. Cron. And he hits it hard to the right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-1. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Fisher's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jacoby Ellsbury. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Lifted in the air to center field. Fisher's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yanks leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping into the box, Derek Fisher. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos.
Now at the plate, Carlos Gomez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Lined hard toward right center, and Gomez will reach. It's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
He's set, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-0 delivery. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 33, Greg Bird.
Next for New York, Greg Bird. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. And now a pitch on the way. And that misses for ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Brett Gardner now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bird leads off second with one gone in the inning. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Bird is on his way home. He'll score, and the Yankees have drawn even. We're all square at one apiece.
And you have to like a center fielder that's willing to sell out and go for broke there, but he just can't make the play as the ball sails over his outstretched glove. And by the time he tracks it down, it's just too late for him to hold the batter at second.
Here's Neil Walker. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Lifted the other way to left center. Heading after it is Hazelbaker. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Two and 0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul. Strike one. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Leading off the inning, Carlos Ojeda, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, number 1.
Into the box now, number 1. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt.
Stepping up now, Matt Duffy comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Grounded to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Our score remains 2-1. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. 3-2, full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Ojeda up the middle, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Now batting, Didi Gregorius. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Liner toward right center, and Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Miguel.
Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar. He was a ground out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Popped him up. Ojeda calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They still lead it 2-1. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's C.J. Cron now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First delivery to him on the way. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Takes a curveball right on the corner.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Popped him up. In comes Judge, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And there's your tying run at second base with a one-out double.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
And he takes ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Two and 2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Another 2-2 offering. Hit on the ground to third. Andujar's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
So striding in, Jeremy Hazelbaker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Is a curveball taken low for a ball. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Ramos stands at second with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays 1. Vidal Nuno gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Vidal Nuno.
Digging in and looking for more, Greg Bird came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Greg Bird.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a changeup right down the middle. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And that one just missed outside.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 3-1. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And They will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Bare-handed for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
Here's Neil Walker.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Fisher's under it.
And that's the 3rd out. Yanks held in check as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Digging in, Carlos Gomez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Tommy Kingley been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And that is swung on and missed, so they'll keep Gomez off base here, and there's 1 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Carlos Ojeda. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Count even now at 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up. 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ryan Weber will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Number 22 on the year, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
And everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
Number 49 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 49.
Giancarlo Stanton now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle. Ojeda right there. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an 84 on the play. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Stanton gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! Two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Number 22 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Hit out towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
In now, Jacoby Ellsbury. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Fisher's under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Miguel Andujar.
Here it comes. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead it 5-1. Nighttime look there at the Chrysler Building, once the world's tallest structure, as we welcome you back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. David Robertson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
David Robertson.
Striding in to start the ninth, number 1, and they'll need him to get something going here. Gleyber Torres will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 25.
Roberto Perez is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Number 58, Roberto Perez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Stepping in, Matt Duffy has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Robertson, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
To third. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Now batting, first baseman, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. New York crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Jordan Montgomery earns win number 7 on the season. Yanni Chirinos pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.